Ben Zimmerman here, displaying my new frag tank / display. I kind of plan to use it as both a frag tank and kind of a nice big open display for some free swimming fish and nice corals. The tank itself is 7 feet long by 4 feet deep / wide and 12 inches or 1 foot tall. The total water volume of the display is about 200 gallons, and then I've got about an 85-gallon volume sump underneath, bringing the total up to, I don't know, roughly 285 gallons or so. The sump is designed so that the last chamber is kind of an L shape, and I can suck 50 gallons of water out of it for water changes at a time, while the pump's still running. I'm going to use Bio Sea by Aquacraft here as my salt of choice. Personal belief is that it's a better product than the off-the-shelf one-part salt mixes that you can buy from Instant Ocean or Sea Chem. I've used Tropic Marin in the past and also Sea Chem reef salt. I've used reef crystals. I've used a lot, but I believe this has a better trace element mix, and it has 0 heavy metals, which a lot of the off-the-market salt products tend to have some heavy metal buildup over time. So that's why I'm using the Bio Sea by Aquacraft. It's made in California, by the way, not overseas. So anyway, I've got the Pendictors on the return pump for the primary majority of the flow, and then I also have a Jago WP40 pump, which closely resembles a Toonsy big pump. Has kind of similar functionalities via controller in that it can randomize flow, it can create waves. Right now I've just got it pumping full bore so you can get the maximum amount of flow inside of the tank to mix some salt. So I'm going to go ahead and mix some salt in here. Go ahead and aim it very slowly. I'm just hoping that this will demonstrate some of the flow inside the tank. It was right in the center where the Jago is. It's bring it down here. This end has, I would say, a lot more flow than this end. The Pendictors fire down the sides of the tank. You can probably see that in the flow. If I dump it right over the Pendictors, you can kind of see the flow that they generate. It shoots it all the way down to the end of the tank, and then they whip around kind of from the bottom up, creates a backflow back towards the overflow, which is the entire length of the display. Dumping a little bit of salt here at a time, letting it mix some. Hopefully you can see the salt mixing on the camera, and it'll give you an idea of the amount of flow inside the tank. It's the whole purpose of demonstrating here. There you have it. Again, that was the Aquacraft salt mixing. You can see some of it settled down here a little bit. I've done quite a bit at a time, so I kind of expected that. If I aim the Pendictor a little more, you can see it whipping up here. Just break up some of the salt that's settled on the bottom. And the same back here. That about does it. That mixes up pretty well inside the tank. I'm going to keep adding some salt here and let that mix for probably 3 days or so. I'm going to let it aerate and just become good, clean, fresh salt water, creating a perfect environment for my marine environment, my marine animals rather, fish and corals, invertebrates. some over here that I need to mix up. So again, I'm going to add some more bags of salt, let her mix, and hopefully be back at you in a few days with some introduction of some live rock.